What if I told you that the country with the most oil on the planet is not Saudi Arabia, it's not Nigeria, and it's definitely not Libya? It's Venezuela. Venezuela is sitting on a staggering 303 billion barrels, more than the entire African continent combined. And yet, fell from one of the richest nations in the world to one of the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. This isn't just Venezuela's story. This is a warning that Africa cannot ignore. In the 1950s, Venezuela was the place dreams were made. Oil money was everywhere. The streets were safe. The economy was booming. People from Spain, Italy, Portugal were migrating into Venezuela because life was good. By the 1970s, something unbelievable happened. Venezuela surpassed Saudi Arabia in oil production. Caracas earned the nickname the Paris of South America. Luxury shops, modern highways, endless jobs, money flowed like water. And with every barrel of oil sold, Venezuelans truly believed we will be rich forever. But oil, like every blessing, comes with a curse. The curse is complacency. Instead of using oil revenue to diversify, they spent and spent and spent. Billions went into social programs, many of which were necessary, but none of which were sustainable. Corruption rotted the government from the inside. And because oil was the golden goose, no one bothered to build factories, industries, or a strong private sector. The entire country was leaning on one pillar, that is oil. And everyone forgot that oil prices don't stay high forever. Then came Hugo Chavez, a soldier, a showman, a man with a mission to reclaim the wealth for the people. He nationalized industries, seized private companies, raised salaries, expanded free healthcare, free food programs, housing projects. At first, it worked. Poverty fell sharply. People adored him. For many, Chavez felt like Robin Hood. But here's the truth. They didn't want to admit. Every clinic, every free meal, every subsidy was built on oil money. Then the oil crash hit and the miracle turned into a nightmare. In 2018, the inflation had reached 1,000,000%. People used bags of cash to buy bread. Hospitals had no medicine. Professors quit their jobs to drive taxis. 7 million people fled the country. Venezuela, once the richest in Latin America, became a country people ran away from in desperation. And then came the outside pressure. Sanctions hit Venezuela harder than most people realize. They weren't designed to punish the government. Those sanctions were designed to choke the economy and force a political change. A leaked US government even revealed attempts to bribe Maduro's pilots. The goal: collapse the government from within. Now, here's the warning for Nigeria, and it is very urgent. Nigeria has 80% of oil dependency. Ghana is still drowning in debt. Zambia is still selling copper to survive. Algeria, Angola, Libya, all standing on same export trap. Raw materials leave the continent, finished products come back at 10 times the price. But here's the good news. Africa has something that Venezuela never had. A young population, a thriving tech ecosystem, a powerful diaspora, countries experimenting with discipline. Rwanda, Botswana, Kenya, the nations like Nigeria shaping global fintech conversations. Yes, Africa is sitting on natural wealth, but it's also sitting on human wealth, which is the real weapon. Venezuela fell because it ignored the pattern. Africa has 54 countries. Yes, 54 chances to get it right. The question is simple. Will we? If you like this content, subscribe and share. Thank you so much.